what are the pros and cons of having an in-house marketing team versus outsourcing?
Okay, I think I will take that. First, you need to ask yourself three questions. The first one is, do you have the resources? Right? If you have the resources or if you do not have the resources, then perhaps it is best, right? It is best to have an outsourced marketing agency. Second question is, do you have the expertise? Tapping a new market or penetrating the market, you need to have the expertise. You should need to know what you do. Like, for example, Mohan here asked, as a startup, we face budget constraints. How do we ensure we use it to maximize the outcome in terms of sources to generate quality leads? Each organizations have their own expertise, right? And for example, you have a budget constraint, and when you try to do a trial and error in your marketing firm or in your marketing department, then the probability of profit perhaps might decrease. That is why we can also trust experts, right, in the field, trust experts in the industry. You search for the best lead generation organization that can reach your goal, right? And the third question here that you need to ask is, what is your goal? Do you want to penetrate the market, increase the market share? Then both inbound and outbound marketing really works, right? As what Nova mentioned like earlier, inbound only marketing may not be that effective. There should be a good combination of inbound and outbound marketing. Now, if you want to develop a new market in a new country, right? You just want to experiment whether it will work there, whether there is a market there, then perhaps then perhaps it is good. It will be better to outsource. Why? It will be costly to gather resources. It will be costly to train your marketing team. It will be costly to do a trial and error in a country that you are not sure whether they will buy or not. That is why it is still best to trust the expert, right? To trust these outsourced agencies, but you just make sure that the organization that you pick to work with will reach your goal, right? Yeah, I guess there's one more question from Ling here. At which stage of the customer journey should we use content personalization? Right? We want at the first stage, right? During the outreach, we need to already personalize the moment reach out to them. How are we going to do that? First, we need to segment because perhaps you have, oh, I have 1,000 prospects, right? So how are we going to do that? We need to segment the market. What are the common pain points that this certain market has, right? Personalization is not just changing your name. Hi, Ling, right? And everybody's just, the content is just the same. We have to understand, know our market first. Yes, it will take time, right? But in business, in marketing, it's about knowing your customer one by one. Because even if they have the same pain points, even if they are in the same industries, there are still something in them that actually differ. That is why we need to individually know our customers. And by knowing them, right, then we establish a good relationship. Because in business, in marketing, or even in management, it usually starts by building a relationship between the company and of course our prospect.
Yeah. And also to add answer to Ling's question, stage of the customer journey, should we use content personalization, right? So basically we use tools and CRMs, right? We utilize to do sequences, automation. Now, when you do an email marketing campaign, you will have to make sure that, of course, all of these emails are actually automated. Make sure there's a human touch to it so that these decision makers that you wanted to reach out to, they would not think that, oh, I'm just receiving another, email marketing template again. You make sure that there's a human touch to it, personalize it from the very beginning of the email campaign that you wanted to pursue or, to work on to. So that's it.
All right, so thank you so much, ladies, for your insights. I definitely agree with you both. And I think that concludes today's very interesting webinar. For the questions that were not covered, I'll forward them to Roma and Nova so that they can get back to you after this session. And also, the recording of this webinar will be sent to your email within 24 hours. And if you have any questions, you may visit our website, www.callboxinc.com, or you may contact Roma and Nova. Their details are presented on your screen.